session of Cast Awaken, What Lies Beneath. Thanks everyone that joined in this past Saturday for our pirate one shot. There were some glitches and stuff, but thanks for tuning in and checking that out. That awesome adventure that Austin Bell had us run through. It's amazing. Like always, you can catch us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube live every Monday at 6:30. Um, Check out our store for any merch that we have up, and our website for any backstory or history on our characters and also our players. Um, Check everything out. Does anybody else have any other announcements? I know Cagney, today you did your first test of or you did it yesterday, of the Heroes Feast cookbook.
Yes, it went pretty well, I gotta say. You guys will hopefully see that soon. I know Ian's gonna try to put some edits on it. That way it's not quite as boring just hearing me talk to myself the entire time and eat my face or stuff my face. And but yeah, hopefully we get those pumping out like maybe like once a week or so ish.
Maybe on Wednesdays. We'll film it, pre-film it, and then release them on Wednesdays. Probably is
Yeah.
probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, some of these things
Sounds
are
like a
pretty
good plan.
intricate, so I gotta look
Yeah.
into some of the more exotic uh, spices and stuff that I need to buy a couple of things for too. So yeah, but it's fun. I love to cook, so I'm super excited. And maybe I can have a guest come up here and help me. Wink. So that's it for me, though.
Or you make one when you go down to visit Atlanta.
Well, I'd already been planning that too. Spoilers.
Any other announcements from anyone?
Also, if you are viewing on Twitch, you can use !command to bring up all of the commands that you can use in chat. Like it'll give you links for all our social medias and all our website and our merch and the Discord to join, which also has a lot of information about this campaign. And yeah, I think that's it for that
We are
part.
missing a couple tonight. David will be joining us shortly here, but we're going to play with what we got. And without further ado, let's continue with What Lies Beneath. Last you all left off, you had a encounter with a rather strange fellow in the catacombs, in an office, through an office into a seeming lair throne room type situation. Uh, he explained some things, told you a little bit about some items that you had taken from him, and asked
I regret
you if
nothing.
y'all, yeah, asked y'all if y'all wanted to help him secure another one, possibly, with the enticements of a large sum of gold pieces per person. Um, Things got a little antsy, but a conversation was had, and that was it. He left, and you guys were left to your own devices. You went back upstairs to converse with Kyle, who revealed himself to be one of the higher ups in the Death Watch society that Cade is a part of, spinning a tale about his father and the blade that's y'all found down in the room, and tasking Cade with returning the blade to his father, if he so wishes. Leaving the mortuary, you got a message via the sending stone, saying to stop by the town vault, and said that Deckard sent you. And that's
Oh
what
yeah,
we'll
I
pick
forgot
up.
about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the tavern, we got that right at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like the last thing that happened.
Mhm.
I remember. So I guess we'll start walking towards the.
So wait, what time of day is it now? Is this the next morning when we've had a long rest or
No,
no?
no, same day. It's about 4 o'clock.
Okay, it should be sometime in the afternoon. It's only been like
Mhm.
5 hours. Yeah, give
Yeah.
or take. Uh, well, I'm gonna start making my way towards the bank to kind of figure out, and I guess we can along the way we can probably, if you guys follow me, we can kind of discuss like where we want to go, or I guess the first leg of the journey at least.
Yeah, I think we'll all make our way towards the bank.
Making our way
That's fair.
downtown.
Nice.
So
Yeah, you find yourselves in that central square again, with the post in the middle, leading directions to prominent buildings and stuff, and you find the one that says city vault, and you
Vault,
can
yeah.
you
yeah,
can
there
follow
you go.
it.
Well, what do you guys have in mind? Where do you think we should start this leg? Obviously, we have a few places that we can go, so. But I'm interested to hear from the rest of you. I have my own thoughts, but I'd like to discuss this with the group itself.
Well, for me, I believe I'd like to go to the capital.
It makes sense. That seems
Uh,
like
Yeah.
the best place to go so far, at least, where majority of things we could probably get done are in the capital there.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Harley speaks
ahead.
up and says, Mon ami, capital sounds great to me. I'm gonna go back to the tavern and see about Alistaro and Fargrim." And he heads off towards the tavern.
Go eat while you're there so you can shut up already.
Yeah.
Oh, oh yes, she is making me quite the feast right now.
Was that second, third lunch for him?
Did he ever eat lunch to begin with? Like,
He's had little tidbits every now and then. So
yeah.
he starts to head back in the direction of the Grimeye Inn.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Well, if we also have to look for this rock thing with the dragon, what are they called? Dragon stones? I don't even know. What are they called?
Yes.
Do we have a name? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll call it
those things.
Dragonstone. Sounds good.
Sounds great. So these dragon stones things we got to look for. I guess they also didn't he say they were kind of like gonna be best off to find it in the capital or ask somebody in the capital?
I believe he said that the golden one he was looking for was in the capital, 'cause the capital has a lot of golden dragons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It
That's
would,
right.
it would make sense that dragon would be attracted to the dragon kind and might give us a little bit of assistance. Plus, as long as it's going to take us to get there, that would maybe give me time to coerce the one that we have into possibly helping us.
Even if it's not there, they have some sort of information.
Well, we
You know,
still got these letters that we gotta go talk to this person that was waiting for us.
I was
they've
just
got
about
to go
say
there
that too.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Is
settled.
there anywhere we need to stop on the way?
What was that other city that you were talking about there?
Silver something, right? No.
Who?
Who was
Oh,
talking
to
about which
find
city?
the guy. Wait, we already found the guy. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't think we have anywhere else to go specifically. I know that Kyle said that.
Oh, he was talking about your city that you were given the dagger to.
Right, but we don't know. We're not sure if he's still there. It's north of the capital, though, so we can kind of
Right.
go a roundabout way through there if time allows. But at the same time, it's not our priority at the moment. So.
What are us using one of those like transportation circle things?
Well, I have no idea how to do that.
That's a very good question. We probably should have asked about that before we left.
The what's his name? I don't remember his name.
That would have made things rather expedient. Now that I think about it.
Did we learn the dude's name who hired us?
Yes.
Deckard.
Deckard.
Deckard, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. So it might have been rather expedient if we'd asked him that. I mean, we could.
Right, and unless do any of you have a way of contacting him?
Haha! Well, I'm gonna hold up
Oh,
the.
well, from my knowledge, those things are like a daily use thing.
The rune stones or the searing stones or
Well,
whatever.
a sending stone that we've used before. It's typically one time a day you can use it.
Mm.
But have you responded using it yet?
He tried to in the tavern when he talked to him.
That's right.
Give me an Arcana check, Cade.
Okay.
Since you've already tried to use it once and didn't get a reply.
Can I double my score? It
Can I help?
Probably wouldn't help. It's 6.
Yeah,
Can Grace help?
I mean, yeah, y'all can look over the stone or go through some notes or try and recall how these actually work.
I'm gonna shake it, and then kind of tap it on a piece of wood or something.
Do you want me to roll as well, or you want to roll advantage?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try to talk to him and be like, "Oi, Deckard, you there?"
Ooh, shit.
Wild David appeared.
Wild David appeared.
What up?
Yo.
Hey.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that and try to see if I can communicate with Deckard through the other side.
Yeah, give me another roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
So, I mean, I already have an advantage on it, I think. So, let's see. Roll. Woo! 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, so you get the sense that you have to know the sending spell to send a spell through this stone to the other stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at Grace and be like,
do I know the spell? Because isn't it based on whoever creates them or like enchants them?
It's just the sending spell, and while you're in possession of the stone, you can use it to send a message to the other linked stone.
"Oi, wanker."
Nothing.
Nothing.
I generally don't have a sending spell, so I don't know. Do I know anything else
Here, let me,
about it?
Cade, I'm not sure if
let me-
shaking
let
it
me check your
actually
page.
helps.
What if I hit it really, really hard on another rock?
It'd probably break it, and we wouldn't be able to use it at all.
Fair enough.
Just reset it. It can't hurt it, right? As long as you don't break it.
I'm gonna toss it to Grace. Be like, you can figure it out.
In the meantime, I don't believe he's gonna help us out with sending us to the capital. So let's make our way to the vault to see what he's sending us there for.
That's a good idea.
Agreed.
You want me to hold on to this?
Sure. I'm gonna give.
He's the one that's.
I'm gonna give Grace the stone.
Oh, okay.
So, David, we left off with us in the tavern, and he came over the stone and was sending us to the vault for some reason. So that's just where we're picking up today.
Okay.
Kate, is there anything special about that sending stone?
Not really. I don't even have. I thought I put it in my inventory, but I guess not.
Oh.
Ian, is there anything specific that she needs to put for that?
No, it's just standard sending stone.
Okay.
And you do not currently have sending as a spell.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let her keep a hold of that.
Yeah. You hand it off to her.
It's considered a
so
wondrous item, right?
It should be green. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
Yup.
So y'all make y'all's way down the cobble road.
Making our way down the cobble road.
Clomp,
Yeah,
clomp, clomp,
there's-
clompity clomp, and the
There's
clomp, clomp.
people all around.
Walking fast.
walking fast, some of them walking slow. And you come across this large stone building that says City Vault across the front of it. It's got two lions on either side of the carved in keystone.
Okay, I was gonna say like actual lions, like.
No. They're carved in right around the letters City Vaults. Like a keystone at the top of the entryway.
Nice.
And yeah, there's nobody out front. Big iron doors closed.
I'm gonna try to push the doors open.
Yeah, you walk up to push one of the doors open, and the whole door doesn't open. It's like a door in the door opens.
Oh, like a little mini one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
push
then y'all can
that open then.
Yep.
I wonder what they need the large doors for.
Maybe they have very large customers.
Maybe it's just decorative.
Well, let's find out.
That too.
Maybe it was born with it.
Just flaunting their money.
Maybe it's Maybelline, you know.
So what do I see when I come inside? Or us?
So very reminiscent of the Hogwarts treasury. It's marble on the inside with two lines of tellers on either side and a large door in the back. Bunch of metal and in the center there's a little globe that's spinning in the center.
Those were goblins, right?
Bunch of goblins in here.
Really? Don't like that.
Age, you've got a weird look on your face. You okay, man?
It stinks in here.
All right,
I'm gonna say that rather loudly too.
One of the
smells
goblins
fine to
writing
me.
down with his quill said, "Now that you mention it, it does. Something just walked through the door."
How big is he?
He's above you, but you can't really see. All you can see is like the top of his head and a quill moving.
Is there like a specific teller that it looks like we should be going to, or is there a line?
There's maybe 6 other people in here. There's 5 tellers on either side.
I'm gonna talk to the smart aleck and like.
Hey, don't give him any of your time. He's just trying to get under your skin.
No, hold on now. I know we're here for a reason.
Don't start any problems. We're
Oi.
just here for one thing. Don't start any problems.
Oi, short stack. We were sent here by a lad called Deckard. Anything you know about him?
He continues to write and then puts a quill in his little holder and closes a book. Puts it under the desk. Yeah, for Deckard. And he steps down a little ladder behind him and comes around the edge and looks up at you and says, "What business for him?"
Well, he sent us here on some business to retrieve something from the vault.
I just said come to the vault.
And tell him
Yes,
Deckard sent us.
Yes, quite right. And he pulls out a little stone and talks into it. And he puts it away. And he says, go wait at the end of the hall, please. By the door. And he gets back up onto his little desk.
Does he have to go around it?
So yeah, so it's a long stone desk on each side that each one, kind of sits at, and he walks around the edge to
Can I reach the quill?
walk behind it to go back up. You'd have to reach up to get the quill, yeah.
I'm gonna reach up and take the quill.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. All right, give me a dexterity saving throw and a sleight of hand check, and
right.
Grace, give me an attack roll.
14 to the dex save.
Okay.
And then you said sleight of hand. 6 for the sleight of hand.
And then what was your attack roll, Grace?
So it's just a straight attack roll, nothing
Unarmed-
added to it.
Unarmed strike. Roll
unarmed
a
strike.
20. Yep.
Okay. Okay. That would be an 11.
So you go to reach for it, and she slaps your arm, and you just get like 2 fingers on the quill and pull it to the side, and it spills the ink all over his desk.
All right.
What you did now? I told you not. Don't make any problems. You don't listen.
As she's bickering, I'm gonna start walking to the end of the hall.
He hasn't made his way back to the desk to go up his little ladder to get back to it yet.
I'm booking it down the hall. Walking quickly.
Hey, just start walking. Okay, so y'all get to the end of the hall, and you
Yeah,
hear back there, "Oh, fuck! What the heck?" You hear some fingers snap, and he says, "All right, crazy day."
Okay, you just have to mess with everything, don't you?
Why can't you just not touch anything? You're like a 2-year-old.
Look, do you want me to bend it down? He deserved it.
No,
I'm gonna keep walking to the end of the hallway while they're talking to me.
you're the one who made the
say
sly comment in the beginning.
He didn't deserve it.
Well,
That was not very nice.
it still stinks in here.
I'm gonna say over to Alondor. Why does he have to touch everything? I don't know if I can travel with him like this if he's gonna cause problems all the time.
I don't. Maybe he's hungry. He hasn't eaten blood in a while.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that one. Yeah, we should probably fix that.
And I walk up, walk up to everybody else.
Yep, to the door.
Low blow.
Yeah, y'all make it to the end of the hallway, and it's another large metal door, with another door cut out inside of it, and this one also has another door cut out inside of that one, and that bottom door opens, and a little goblin comes out, finely dressed, golden glasses on, little notepad. You're here to see Deckard?
Yep.
We weren't here to
Yes.
see Deckard. We were sent by Deckard.
Ah, yes. Good test. Follow me, please. He walks through.
The two of you
the
just
small
said
door.
yes, like we were here to see Deckard. I think you two forgot why we were here as we're walking through.
Maybe he's here. I don't know.
So he opens the door from the other side, and y'all can walk through it. And it's this large stone staircase that goes down. It's like down platform, like all made out of marble. And it goes down to a hallway that goes the opposite direction, so like back under the main building that y'all are in. And it's got rows and rows of vaults on all the way down the side, and then one main vault at the very back.
How long is it?
Fancy.
There's about 16 vaults in here, and each vault is about 10 feet. The doors to the vaults are about 10 feet apiece.
Oh, okay.
Are the,
Just like
are the doors solid? Or are they like bars?
They're solid metal doors with vault wheels on them.
so just like Harry Potter.
So they're
Well,
like
kind of.
legit vault.
Like large
Okay,
vaults.
got it.
Yeah.
And then like a
It's
large
very
one at
helpful
the
for
end.
It's imagine. It's good for the imagination. It's very helpful. Very good to imagine it.
Mm-hmm. And then right in front of you, there's a metal barred gate that y'all come to, and he takes some keys out. And 1 second. Unlocks the gate, opens it. And
Okay, we enter.
all right, everybody enters. He turns around, closes the gate, locks it back.
Don't like that.
Let's
Is
take a
that
piece of
procedure?
chewing gum.
Standard procedure when anyone's in the vaults.
That makes sense. I follow.
And he leads you past a couple of the vaults. You can see that some of them have name tags right next to them, written in gold scripts of possibly who owns the vaults at the current time. Like they can be slid in and out. If someone closes an account or anything. And
Or died.
he takes you all the way down, not to the main vault at the end, but to one on the right, right next to it. That says Deckard.
Can we tell what name is on the one at the end?
Yeah, it's the one at the end says the King's Hand.
So I'm gonna open Deckard's then.
Do we even know how?
You try and spin the thing to open it.
Yeah.
You spin it, just click, 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 click. Yes. 1 second. You're gonna need the key. He
Yeah,
hands you the key
Thank
to
you,
it.
sir. He's a little bit jumps the gun there.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the security here is kind of lax. We just said that we were going to pick up something for Deckard from the vault. Here we are.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Mhm.
Can I look around and like see if there's any like security or anything like that around?
It doesn't seem like. Give me a perception check. There's nobody else in here.
Right. I'm just saying like. I'm thinking more like. 21.
Yeah, you take a look around the room, and throughout this entire marble hallway and around each one of the vaults, you see runes.
Mm-hmm. Is it can I tell if it's like magically protected?
You can give me a Arcana check.
All right, let's see. Suck at these apparently.
Who grabbed the key?
Yeah, he
That'd be a
handed you the key.
14.
Yeah, you definitely get the sense that these are like some sort of warding magic, or these are a bunch of wards placed around this place. You don't know what they do, but
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the key and try to open
Yeah,
it
there's
again.
magical.
As he tries to
magic
open the door, I am taking several steps back towards the exit.
Yep. I'm just backing up a little bit, just a smidgen.
So
Wherever the goblin is, I'm gonna stand behind the goblin.
he's outside. Remember, he locked us in.
No,
no,
he's
he
with
went
us.
in with you.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought he was outside
Yeah,
still,
yeah,
like
yeah.
looking at us.
No, he went in with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the key.
So yeah,
spin
you put the key in it, spin it, it spins until it clicks, and then it kind of pops open. You can pull it open. Yep. Big, large, heavy metal door. You open it, and you see another wooden door right behind it.
Is it locked?
No, it's not locked. You
Okay.
can open it.
I'm gonna open the wooden door.
The little goblin says, "Oh yeah, sorry. Some of these vaults still have the old doors behind the big doors now."
Okay, cool. Cool.
So what do I see inside the
So,
wooden
yeah.
You know,
You open it, and a bit of ambient light starts to fill, like from the top. So it's kind of like lighting the room as you cross the threshold. And it is mountains and mountains of gold, just
Nice.
all throughout the entire inside. This is about a 30 by 30 foot room, and it's just filled with gold.
and this deck just lets in here. This is concerning. Is this a
Well-
trap? I don't want to. Don't touch anything, Kay. Just don't touch anything.
Deckard did send us here for a reason, and he was
gonna-
planning on paying us 100,000 gold each. So
I'm gonna pick up one coin and kind of flip it around.
Yeah, you pick it up. It's a gold coin.
Is the goblin still like? Is he in the vault? Outside the vault?
He's standing right outside, and as you all go in, he pulls his little notepad out, and it says, "So it says here, you're each to receive 2,000 pieces out of here."
Fair enough.
Okay, is there a faster way to count this than counting out 2,000
One,
by weight?
two,
There's also 3 of us
three.
back at the tavern that aren't here. We'll need to be taking their cuts as well.
There's actually 4 of us.
Right.
in the
Yes.
tavern.
Read a note.
Bar?
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
You said there's 7 total.
No, there's only 3 of us. Oh, wait, there are 4 of us. You're right. Can't forget about the cook.
Yeah, the cook.
I was given
Very
a note
important.
of 7 total.
All right, we'll take it with Deckard. It'll be all right.
So, excuse me there, Mr. Goblin. How do we count this? Is there a faster way? Is it by weight?
Well, I'm
Is
not
there a
doing it
way?
for you.
Okay,
I take
okay.
I'll
2005
stand
gold
here.
pieces.
I'm gonna ask, hey, little one, is there a scale around?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get a scale to try to help us out, save some time.
Mm-hmm. Do any
So,
of us happen to know the weight of a certain amount of gold
Give me-
pieces?
Give me a history check as well.
Me?
Who, me?
Cade, yeah, because you're asking about scales.
I want to try to take like 5 extra pieces of gold.
18.
18. Right after you entered the second door, whenever y'all stepped through that hearth, you felt the ground kind of sink just a little bit, and then y'all went down the stairway.
Oh.
So is the floor a scale?
Cade kind of gets the sense that it is, yeah.
Oi, Webb. I'd be very hesitant about taking anything extra from this place.
I try to take 1 extra gold.
Okay.
Is there anything besides gold in here?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make a perception check to see anything else.
You're fucking right, I am.
All
21.
right.
And y'all can
I'm
spend this
just
time
start-
to count out your pieces and
21.
put them in your.
I'm counting to 2,000.
There's
Is there
a
any
couple,
platinum?
Ew.
there are a couple platinum here and there, but it's mainly just gold in here. There are a couple chests lining the back wall. And there seems to be like an open chest that has nothing but red gems in it, and then on the other side there's an open chest with nothing but green gems in it.
How many closed chests are there?
There are 4 closed chests.
I'm gonna try to open the first one.
Okay, yeah, it's not locked. You open it.
Okay.
I think Deckard's just dicking with us, making us count off all the money we want in the beginning.
I mean, that's what I think, but 20, 23.
What do I see in the first chest?
It's full
Slowly
of
counting.
diamonds.
Diamonds? Ooh.
Diamonds.
Alright, I'm gonna open each chest unless it like blows up in my face, I guess.
Yeah, so you got the open red one is rubies. The first one you open is diamonds. The next one you open is sapphires. The next one is opals, and the next one is pearls, and the other one is emeralds.
Nice. Do I find a smaller scale to be able to balance out and figure out 2,000 without having to count them by hand?
You can look around in here to see if there's a scale.
Okay.
But you don't find one. There's not a scale in here.
Okay.
68.
Yeah, get counting then. I'm gonna grab the stone again sorry, Grace, can I hold the stone?
Sure. 73, 24.
You twat. I'm gonna hit it twice on the stone wall and give it back to her.
Don't interrupt my counting. 96, 97.
The 1
Hey.
extra piece of gold I want to try to put in my shoe. So if like, oh, you took it, but oh, I guess it must have fallen in there.
Okay.
Is the goblin still in the room?
He's standing at the door,
Okay.
just watching you guys count.
Okay.
Takes a
We're-
every now and then he'll take a look at his stopwatch and he'll put it back in his pocket.
Days, I tell you, we're gonna be here for days.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep counting until I get to 2,000.
Unless y'all want to do
Yeah.
anything else in here, y'all count to 2,000, and some of you count to 2001, and
Well, some of us count to 4,000 because we're picking up gold for the rest
you
of
have
our.
to pick up the gold
Yep.
for the rest of everybody else. Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna talk to the goblin real quick.
You're okay.
Be nice to him.
Like, oi, short stack. Does it say anything about not taking anything else?
So rude.
Diamonds,
Right.
Sarah, I'm sorry for my friend here.
Here is 2,000 gold pieces apiece for a cumulative of 7 per.
Please don't take any offense from our friend here. He doesn't have any manners.
Touch anything.
I'm a goblin.
All right. I counted out my 2,000, and I guess I'll help them count out the other stuff too.
Oh, what'd
I've
you say?
counted out
Reese?
my 2,000.
However many hours it takes us.
Right?
Shouldn't take
I'm gonna make
that long.
So I know what size they are. I'm like, okay, this is 100. I'm gonna stack up another one. This is 100, and I'm gonna do it that way. Then we just have a bunch of 100 stacks. That's gonna be
It's
fast.
at least more than a minute to get 60 of them done. 60
Obviously.
coins. More than a minute to get 60 coins done.
You think so?
Yeah, you're not doing 1 coin a second and then stack it like
Yeah.
humanly or you're not gonna. There's gonna be some time difference there. So
Fair enough.
however long it takes for me to count out 4,000, and whoever other two are also counting out 4,000.
I think it'll take about an hour to count out like 2,000.
At least.
I'm gonna guess an hour.
All right. So I assume
Someone will do the math
Holy
sometime.
crap.
I assume that we count them out. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
count them out.
Did you do the math on it, David?
That's a lot.
If I did this correctly, it would take about 29 hours.
No.
No.
No,
That's not
that's
right.
wong. That's wrong.
No.
No,
All
if
right,
you
all
have
right, so-
2,000 coins.
So there's 7,000
And it-
coins, right? There's 7,000 total.
No,
No.
it's 2,000 each. So it's
No,
14,000.
7,000 total. because there's-
14,000.
14,000 total.
Oh, all right. So we do 14,000 divided by 4. So each of us has to count 3,500 coins
Yes.
divided by 60, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So 14,000 would be per hour. That's 58.33.
That would be
3
minutes.
Yeah,
That would be
that's-
minute. That would be 58
Yeah,
minutes.
So
Okay.
about an hour. About an hour.
It's about now.
So we're at
So
an
then
hour.
I did the math right. I did,
Yes.
that was okay.
Yeah.
All right. So an
Let's-
hour. An hour
Let's say
later.
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because at some point
Alright.
somebody's going to lose track. Like, damn it!
1 hour
Or
later.
someone's gonna skip over, guaranteed. Between the next hour and a half to 2 hours.
And
Who
I
had
know
to
for
ask
sure-
for an advance? We could have just had the 100,000 given it to us at the end, but somebody, I recall one of us asking for an advance on the money. So
He's gonna make us count out the rest of the 98 whatever thousand.
no, I don't think he's gonna make us count out the rest. I think this was just his way of dicking us around for asking for money up front.
Boy, I sure hope so.
Probably.
I mean, you know.
So the
All
goblin
right.
says,
Are we
y'all
done
done?
here?
I think so.
We got it.
Yep, we're done.
I am leaving the room last because I don't want anybody to touch nothing.
That's,
Okay.
that's fine for me. I'm just
Yeah.
taking
Everyone
what he
go
told
in
us to
front
take.
of me. I don't trust any of you, especially you, Cade. Go
I'll go-
in front of me.
Look, I'm not a thief, okay? But I'll go out first, and as I leave the room, I'm gonna pat the goblin on the head.
So
kinda
sorry, Mr.
grunts.
Goblin.
He does.
Very
He
rude.
doesn't. He doesn't like that, but there's nothing he can do about
Just be happy he didn't bite you.
it.
Flapping for you later.
the
Don't worry
goblin
about it.
the goblin is confused on either on if you're talking to him about Cade or Cade about him on that statement.
Yes.
I'm just gonna look back at
So
Web
yeah,
and be
y'all
like,
exit. He closes the vault behind you, grabs the keys back from you, Cade. Y'all exit down the long hallway, opens the gate, lets y'all out, closes the gate, locks it back. Y'all go up the stairs, and y'all stop right in front of the door. And he goes up to unlock it, and he gets takes a little sending stone out, holds it. Turns back to you and says, "Seem to be a bit over."
Somebody
gonna
took
have-
more than.
I shake my shoe. Oh man. I guess one must fall in there. There you go.
Thank you. He opens a pocket and drops it in, but before it gets to the bottom of the pocket, it disappears. Another message. Good to go. Unlocks the door. And y'all can exit.
How interesting.
with our
Web,
giant sacks.
were you trying to pocket that, or did it just happen to fall in your shoe when we were counting?
Yes.
I'm just gonna giggle. I'm just gonna laugh.
It just happened to fall into my shoe, I guess. I don't
So
know.
you wanted to steal from,
The goblin
this gi-
says,
a
"Happens all the
giant phone?"
time."
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yep.
Under my shoe.
Walk.
Kind of hard. You gotta walk around with all the gold everywhere. It gets in the places it's not supposed to be.
That's why I wear sandals.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't
walk.
wear sandals.
I'm gonna walk towards the exit and be like, "Let's get out of the stench of this place."
Yeah, y'all can walk back down the center, past the globe, out the front door. And y'all are now standing on the front steps of the city vault with 14,000 gold pieces in your possession.
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm booking it quietly back to wherever.
The realization of what just happened falls over Ilandor, and he walks out with the gold in his hand like he's supposed to, this is all fine, and then he steps and looks, and then looks down.
Just a normal city out there.
No, I
Normal
put mine in my bag.
Since we have so much coin, it might be a good idea to get some kind of a cart or horse and carriage to help us along the way.
No, I'm gonna be as stealthy as possible. I'm walking back as stealthily as possible.
Grace,
Yeah,
don't go off on your own
Grace,
there.
give me a stealth check, Grace.
Uh-oh.
Well, where are you guys going if you're not walking back?
I'm walking, but
Yeah, I'm walking with you. I'm just saying, like,
That'd be a 25.
Yeah, as she's saying this, she kind of slinks into like a crowd that's walking by, and you just hear that the sound of her voice just getting further and further away. So where do you think you guys are going? And she just slinks into
Fucking
a
hell.
crowd.
well,
Oh,
let's
guys.
let's link up with the rest of the crew, and then we can try to get a horse and carriage to help us, because this is quite heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we stay together as much as possible, walking through the city here. They don't know what we have on them, but we did just walk out of the bank, so prying eyes. Maybe, a little girl already stole 2 of our horses here, so let's keep our, keep our shit in check, is what I'm saying.
Yep. I agree.
And I I
start
don't
walking.
have a backpack or anything, so I grabbed whatever I could that was
Mhm.
in there and to put all the stuff in, put all
Yeah,
the
they
gold
have
in, and
a couple burlap sacks or something you can
yeah, and
throw some gold in.
I'm holding mine like to my chest and walking.
Mhm. After you say that, give me a perception check.
17.
Um, don't really see people turning and stopping and looking at you, but you can see a couple like nefarious characters across the way, maybe, and a couple over on the corner over there.
I'm gonna pull my one of my rip. Like obviously, I have to hold the sack of giant like gold, but I'm gonna pull one of my rapiers out and just kind of walk with it, kind of like maybe to help dissuade anybody.
Mhm.
Jingling is going on right now, is what I want to know.
Yeah, it's not like we can
It's
really
as
be
you
like.
It's not it. I think it's less of a jingle to more of like a
Yep.
Mhm.
a.
Mhm.
When you pull your
That's fair.
rapier out, you get the Assassin's Creed gasp of fellow citizens around you, just and then they just keep walking.
So I'm just gonna have that
Oh yeah.
leaning over my shoulder.
I'm already walking back.
Yeah, I'm walking
everybody
as
can
well.
start
Yeah.
Yeah.
walking back to the tavern. And you make it to the tavern if you're not trying to go anywhere else.
Yep,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
where we're trying
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you make it to the tavern. You head inside. It's getting pretty busy in here. There's probably about 30 other people in the tavern. It's about pushing on 7 o'clock now.
Are they at the bar? Our friends?
Yeah, you see all three of them chilling, just sitting at the bar, the opposite side, closest to where the stairs head up.
I walk up to Harley. I say, Harley, we got all the gold. Uh, you know, Deckard sent us to the vault, and he gave us 2,000 gold each. So, we're walking around now with 14,000 gold. You know, just chilling. Do you have a place? Do we have that other room for the night still, or are we looking to get on the road here?
He's sipping a bit of coffee, and he goes, "Oh, mon ami, that's fantastic. Now we have some spending money." Uh,
Uh, well, technically, yeah. Yes.
He's not wrong. It would probably be best to spend the night since it's already getting kind of late. Because I assume it's like getting towards dusk right now. Like
Well, it's probably like
6 or 7.
six.
You said it was like around 7.
It's already dinner time, so
Yeah.
we might as well stay the night, wake up early in the dawn, and then make our way on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So
You buy a cart,
Agree.
get some
I'll-
horses.
I was gonna
Oh
find.
yeah.
I was gonna wait till the morning to do that, so that way we don't get them stolen again by little girls.
No, let's. I mean, we can do it. We can stash our money here, but you know, go talk to people to see what kind of businesses are around that can sell us a cart and horses and all.
I'm great.
We've
at
got
talk-
plenty of time left in the day. I'm not ready to settle down yet.
Well, I'm great. At talking-
Fargrim speaks up and he goes, hold on. Fargrim. Anybody follow you?
Probably.
Now me.
Probably.
I had a look around when we left the vault. There are a few people, that didn't look too, commonly. They looked a bit nefarious, but
It's not like it wasn't obvious what we were doing.
I mean, we walked out of the vault with a bunch of sacks of gold, so.
But I'm great at talking to people, so I'll go secure this horse and carriage.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Would you like to join me?
I very much would.
Perfect. Let's go.
Anyone else coming with us?
Yeah, might as well. Strength in numbers, right?
Harley says that he'll have anyone that wants to leave any of the money here, any of the gold here, he'll have his 3 his three constituents take it and hold it upstairs in one of the rooms.
No, hang on to mine.
I'm gonna keep
Okay.
about. I'm gonna take 250 gold pieces out of my stash and put it on me in like a little sack.
Where are you counting this out?
I'm just gonna open the sack and grab it.
In the middle of the tavern.
Just
One,
a handful.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. There's a,
It's like
250
young,
gold. It's like
At the nursery.
there's a young half elf right next to you. She looks over at you and goes, "You want to buy me a drink?"
Is she attractive?
I mean, she's not attractive.
I'm gonna kind of turn to her and like squint, menacingly, since I have my face covered, and be like, "Huh, go throw your trick somewhere else, wench."
she's got a great personality, though.
She gets up in a huff and goes, "Fine," and she walks to the other end of the bar.
I turn to Webb. I swear that man makes enemies wherever he goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun traveling with him for sure. We might have to try to train him a little bit on how to talk to people. I
As
don't
it-
know. We'll do
Can
something.
can I hear Webb?
I'm not
How
trying to be
close?
overheard.
Huh?
Yeah. So,
Okay. I'm gonna kind of step on the edge of his tail when he says that. Oops. All right, let's go see a man about a horse.
Alright, elbow him in his gut.
Yeah,
Oops.
I'm gonna wink at him after that and start walking towards the door.
nice. Okay. Yeah.
Hey Webb, I've got an idea. How about me and you go look for a horse and let him do whatever he wants to do on his own?
Yep, I'm with that.
Kate, as you
I'm with
as
you
you
guys.
get
I'm coming with you guys.
as you start walking towards the door and start to head out, Kate, give me a perception check.
Yay.
Oh.
16.
Yeah, you see that that half elf that you blew off a second ago talking to a group of people sitting at one of the tables.
How many?
About 6.
Okay.
There's one other female there. The rest of them looked like they're all male.
Has Harley's constituents left with our money yet?
Yeah, if you gave him
I gave
your
him
money,
Yeah, I gave him my money. Yes.
yeah, then they have taken it upstairs. Whoever decided to give them some money.
Okay.
Okay. I gave him all but the 250 I kept on me.
Got you. And you can head outside, and the rest of you can go. Where did y'all say y'all were going to go?
Guys, should we ask the barkeep, like innkeeper person, where we should go to get a horse and cart?
Yeah,
Oh.
probably.
Yeah,
I
so
was thinking that, but
Okay.
I was also thinking that maybe we could persuade the Marg into letting us use their very very nice and fancy cart that they carried us over, or maybe they have a secondary, maybe lesser cart that we could buy off of them.
I'm gonna go talk
We can always
to
try.
Kyle.
Heading. Okay, that might take a minute. If
Oh.
they're, so we'll cut back to you in a second, and if you're still talking at the bar, Grace, the bartender overhears you. He's the half orc. He goes,
Yeah.
"Yeah, there's a place in town. Take a left out of here, go down towards the gate. It's a stable."
All right.
Damn it, that was my idea. I was
Thank
gonna
you,
talk to the orc guy. Damn it.
Do you know if the morgue has more than one cart or just the one? It's kind of a nice cart. Maybe they have a spare one they can sell.
I just see the one they use for the families all the time. I think that's the only one they have.
Okay. Well, thank you. So out here
Out the door.
left to the gate.
Yeah. Roadies, here to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, might as well. I'll take
Yeah,
one.
fuck.
He
I'll take a
he
roadie.
he likes all of you. Harley's chef cooks him stuff like all day, because all he's doing is bartending and eating her food. And he still likes you guys for clearing out the zombies of this place. So he gives you each beers on the house in a stein and says, "Yo, if you can bring those back. We don't have too many, but if not, yeah."
I'll do my best.
Take it.
I am not going to take mine. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to walk over to the table of the half elf. I'm going to tap her on the shoulder. And I'm going to kind of hand it to her and be like, my apologies.
As you see, as you walk over, everyone else at the table kind of slides their chairs back for a second, puts their hands in their laps, and she turns to you and goes, "About time, man!" And grabs it from you, and she does this with her hand. She turns back to her friends and kind of gives you the shoulder.
Fair enough.
Do I see this happen? Do we see?
Give
Do we
me
notice?
if you're. I mean, yeah.
Because
If you see him walk
we're
over there,
actively
y'all are-
leaving, but I don't know.
yeah, y'all are leaving. Yeah, y'all can see him walk over there. Y'all see it happen.
All right. I turned to Webb. Maybe there's a bit of hope for him yet.
Hopefully.
We're really gonna have to watch him though. Like we have to be careful what we get
Yeah,
involved with
that was
this.
quite a few people that were ready to fight.
That could have been very bad.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not trying to go to jail over a bar fight.
Me either. No, thank you.
Yeah, I much prefer the free beer from the bar rather than the trip to the jailhouse.
Yes, absolutely.
Agreed. Let's go find a horse and cart. Out the door to the left. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, so as y'all leave, you see a little boy sitting on the stoop, trying to get people to come inside, just going, come in, we got food, we got drinks, everybody's welcome."
Hey, little boy. Do you have a sister?
"I got plenty. I got many. They're all sisters to me."
Nice.
Guys,
Answer the question, Alandor.
if I give you 2 gold, will you tell me where my 2 horses are?
"No, what horses are yours, man? Everybody, come inside. Come on. Got plenty of drinks and food. Grim Eye Inn, best place in town."
Do you even work here?
You.
"Of course I do."
I don't.
I'm gonna kind of lean into him like sideways and be like, if one wanted to purchase a horse at a discounted rate, where might we find ourselves?
Discounts. Hard to come by. Go to the stable and say you talked to a guy.
Does guy have a name?
Turns to people walking by. Come in, everybody, come into the Grim Eye Inn."
Hey, don't get too close to him. And I start walking away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't get close to anybody.
I'm gonna back away facing him a few steps and then turn around.
Okay. Sounds good.
No.
So y'all can exit down the stairs into the thoroughfare, and y'all make y'all's left, and y'all can head out to where the stables are. They're all the way out, not outside the outer wall. They're just right next to the outer wall, all the way down to the left. You get down there. It's a pretty big stable. They have horses on the outside, but but they also have. It sounds like they have horses and other things on the inside as well. Looks like there's a shop out back of it as well. Big barn doors on them.
Uh, hello.
Just
I'm
a
the
typical, yeah, typical looking large stable. Barn doors on the front, upstairs area. Overhangs on the outside of it. It's made of wood roof as well, wood slated roof. One of the doors is open, and you see a guy sitting in a chair, shoeing a horse right out front.
Like a human?
Yeah, he's a human.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oi, friend. Where might we find accommodations for securing a horse and carriage?
Well, I got horses here. They might have a carriage out back, in the barn. I don't know if we have a full carriage though. It might just be a couple carts back there, but you're welcome to look.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna turn to the other three and be like, you know, kind of like, hey, I'm a nice guy.
Cascade, that was very cordial. Congratulations.
Give a little curtsy as we keep walking.
If we were, I'm gonna walk up to the guy. If we were looking for horses of a certain discount type, where would we find those? We were told come talk. We're coming told talk to a guy.
Well, you got there eventually. But yeah, go talk to Evan in the back.
Gotcha.
Evan. Okay.
Evan. All right, let's go talk to Evan.
It's just through the main barn here.
Thank you.
Puts the horse's hoof down and scoots around to the other side and picks the other one up.
We going into the barn?
Going into the barn.
Yeah, go in the barn.
Looking for
It's a horse barn. There's manure everywhere, straw, hay, horses in the stalls. It's about 30 horses in here. Um, uh, you can see a couple of the stalls look a little more ornately made, have like crests on them. You get the sense that probably some of the town's guards keep their horses here, in these stalls. And the rest of them are just regular looking stalls. And then at the far back, you see a guy wiping his hands coming out of one of the stalls. There's a towel up on a rack.
Is your name Evan?
Yeah, who might you be?
Oh, we were told to come look, talk to a guy, or we knew a guy, for some discounted
yeah,
horses.
gotcha. Follow me. He walks out the two back doors of the barn.
Is this where my horse is stored, or my horse is stored up by the Grimeye Inn?
Your horses are at the Grimeye Inn.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you. We going out the back door, or whatever.
Yeah.
Door?
You're
Walking
following
through
Evan
here, Ian,
wherever
do
Evan's
do I see my horse at all?
You make a perception check, yeah.
Do I even know what my horse looked like?
You
Well,
make a history check and a.
we rode-
Yeah.
You rode him for 2 days.
You did steal them and ride them for 2 days, so I do not see it in here because I rolled a 6.
So what would I perception? You want me to roll history or you want me to roll perception?
Do you, as Webb, think you would probably remember what your horse that you rode for 2 days looked like?
For 2 days,
Couple days ago.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, just roll a perception check for me.
You got well acquainted with him.
Nope, I don't see it.
Her.
It's a 6. 6? Yeah, it's a 6.
Yeah, you both rolled 6s. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see your horses in here anywhere. So he takes you out the back door, back barn door, and he's just waiting out there. There's another like a U. It's like a U courtyard back here with a barn up on the right side. So what you looking to get?
We're looking to get a cart and some horses.
Yeah,
How many
we're traveling
horses?
to the capital with 7 people, so something that can
Oh,
at least
7 people. Okay.
accommodate 7. Oh
I
wait,
might have a
Well, one
cart that
of them
big.
is smaller, so.
actually
We
10.
could do
There's 10 in total.
10.
Oh, you're right. There's 10 of us.
Yeah,
we could
definitely
do
need
it.
carts.
We
We're
could
gonna
do a
do
cart and a
2
few
cart.
horses to ride.
Yeah, or we could do some sort of 2 cart situation.
It's a good option. Good option. Couple on in the
Do you
cart,
have any
couple on the
magical cards
horses,
that
or
are bigger on the inside?
I mean, you guys are more than
not
welcome to ride
here.
on a cart, but I would prefer to ride on a horse.
I mean, I have my horse Angus, so I can always ride him if I need to.
Where are you guys headed, if you don't mind me asking?
The capital.
'Cause-
We're going to the capital.
ouch. Going to the
It's a
capital?
distance.
How fast are you trying to get there? Because, for one, if you're riding on a horse, that's about 8,000 miles on horseback, you know? And I don't know how fast you're trying to get there, but that's going to hurt anybody riding a horse. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So, people in the cart are going to be more comfortable. You can take shifts. I mean, I don't know your party dynamic, but you can do what you want. My suggestion
He
would
has a
be
good point.
like this young looks up at you, young young fella here. He's
Who are you
looking at
talking
Webb.
to?
He's
Oh,
looking at Webb. He was about to say
Yeah.
something but then didn't. Um like he said, some of you can take horses and just have one cart, or y'all can take 2 carts and fill them with horses as well. Either way would probably work, but
Well, Grace, you already have a horse,
Well,
right?
get the cost on a 1 cart and horses, and then we'll go from there.
Oi, Evan. Question for you, mate.
mm,
Do you have anything here a little more exotic than a horse?
exotic than a horse? No, we just got horses. But I did get a pretty nice horse in the other day. Tell you what,
Can I take a look at that horse
looked
that you
like
got in?
a thoroughbred.
I'd like to take a good look at it.
Um, uh, it's a little more expensive. But yeah,
Sure.
you can take a
Yeah.
look at it if you want.
I'm definitely taking a look at it. That's right up my alley.
So what are we talking about right now? How many horses and 1 cart to start off with? I'll give you a quote on that.
Yeah, what's the quote on that?
How many horses?
What size cart? It depends on how many people we can fit
Is
in the
this a
cart.
2 or a 4 horse cart?
I know
I'm telling you
Harley's
right now,
gonna.
you're trying to put 10 people into one of these carts. You're
No,
not
no,
gonna
no,
like it.
no. I just want to know how many people we can fit in a cart, and then
I
that'll
would say
tell us how many.
comfortably.
That'll tell us how many horses we need outside of the cart.
I would say comfortably 6.
Oh, perfect.
6 in 1 cart. Oh, it's a 4-wheel or a 2-wheel.
4.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression that you only had 2 wheels.
That sounds perfect,
no.
actually.
So is that a 2 horse cart?
That's 2 horse, 6 person.
All right, start with the price on that, and then we'll
Mhm.
and then we'll still see the thoroughbred that we all know what it would look like.
So yeah, he says the horse is in the. He says, yeah, the horse is in the 4th stall back. If you go back in, I'm gonna go over here and look at some carts. See what you got for you. If you want to go look at it.
The
Go look at the-
He's talking about the thoroughbred.
Yeah, the one that you want to look at. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go take a look at those horses.
Yep.
So he goes towards the barn on the right side, and y'all can go back in the horse stable if you want.
Okay. I am.
Okay.
Yeah, you go to the stall that he said, and you look in there, and if you look over it a good bit, yeah, it's your horse.
Guys, well, good news is I found out where my monastery's horse is. Bad news is, how do you want to play this?
Is my horse in there as well? Where's mine
Um,
going?
If you take the time to look at each one of the horses, you can determine that your horse is in there as well. But your horse is one of the in one of the fancier stables with some stuff on it.
well, it depends on if you want to play this loud or easy.
Well, the first
Well,
thing
he
I'd
has a
like to do is you know, wait, Webb, do you point out that your horse is also here to us, or sorry?
Um, sure. Yeah.
Uh, are you looking to get your horse back too? Because that one might take a little bit more. That one
Yeah.
might be more troublesome.
It kind of looks like. I guess it kind of looks. Does it look like it was purchased by somebody already?
Like the town's guard probably purchased your horse.
I'm not too concerned about getting that horse back, but maybe we could bring that up and work out a deal where we get a discount on a new horse for that.
So, do you want to confront Evan and be like, "Hey, a little girl? Oh, well, fuck, I can't tell Evan. A little girl stole our horses. Uh,
I mean, he might.
wait. Here's a
We could
question.
just
Is there anything for a horse, like the type of shoes or anything, or a branding that would mark it as your horse and your monastery's horse?
would I know
Uh,
that?
the only thing distinctive about your horse is at the monastery is they braid their hair in a certain way with like these polyps that come back off the top.
Is it
But
still
it's
braided?
not. It's not. No.
Okay, look, I think we can all understand enough around the city that I'm sure Evan has heard of these little girls that, probably steal more than horses. He
Well,
might.
the thing is, he's probably in
What?
cahoots with them.
Oh yeah, we'll just bring up the fact that we know that these horses are stolen and that they were stolen from us. We're not looking to cause any trouble. We just want to kind of make it right, and we still are interested in purchasing a cart.
Are there any guards or security around?
Well, you're right by the outer gate, one of the outer gates, and so there are guards tending the wall right there, about 50 yards
Outside.
from you.
Outside of the stable.
If
Yeah.
you guys are
You also
okay
have to you also have to keep in mind that the horse that was stolen from me has been purchased by a town's guard. So we don't know if it was actually purchased or if
honestly, we
it
don't
was a
really.
payment.
What?
It was a
We hold
payoff.
we hold no advantage and pretty much every disadvantage at this point. So you might have to wind up paying for your horse if you want to get it back.
Well, I can, yeah. I'm fully prepared to pay for it, but I do want to make it well known beforehand that he has acquired a horse from my monastery, and I can very easily just contact my monastery and have them, come here to deal with it, or I can just have my horse back.
Well, let's
Is
let's see how
that
it goes.
Scare him? Like, is your monastery supposed to scare him? Why would he care?
He probably wouldn't care, but he should.
Well, let's try it.
Okay. Good luck with that, guys.
I'm gonna walk back outside this barn and walk towards the one that he walked into.
I'm going to join him.
Back out the
I'm
front of this one and over to the other barn.
Yeah, that was at the back of this one, but yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
went through a door in the back, but he's probably going to bring the cart out the front of the other barn. They're
Right.
set up like
Yeah, I'm just going to where
There's
I saw
one.
him walk to.
courtyard out back, another barn. Front of this barn is over here. He walked through a door to the courtyard to the other barn.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk through a door out back the same way he went.
Okay, yeah. You walk through that door and you see him. He's got a mule tied up to the cart that he's currently pulling out the front of the barn doors.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to him.
Hey, he's whipping the mule to get it walking. You pick out the horses you wanted.
Uh, we did pick a few, but I do have a bit of I'd like to have a bit of a conversation with you first.
Yeah, we need to talk money, huh?
Yeah, before that, it's
Who
about
does the money?
it's about
Who doesn't want
two
money?
two of the horses in there.
Yeah, you picking two?
No, it's about two of the horses in there. One of them is my horse, and the others belongs to this fella here. They were stolen from us when we came into the city. Um, so I'm just trying to make you aware that you're in possession of two stolen horses.
Stolen.
Yeah,
You
they
know
were
who
stolen.
stole 'em?
Yes, I do. Haven't managed to track her down yet though.
I was a girl stole your horses?
It
Yes,
was a female. It was a female. Yes.
it was a little girl.
Shut up, Webb.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know. I paid a fair price for these horses.
You didn't pay anything fair at all. It was actually a lowball, you know, judgment there. You paid for stolen horses, so there's nothing fair about it.
I didn't know they were stolen. They came from a very well-known person in town.
Who is that well-known person?
He's just one of the city council members. He had some extra horses he wanted to let go of, so he gave them to the stable at a fair price, of course.
City council member.
Yeah, I don't know where he got them from. I imagined he had them for forever because, I mean, like you saw, that's a really nice horse in there. I thought it was
Yeah.
just one of his
I'm gonna-
family keepsakes.
That horse is bred through my monastery.
I'm gonna kind of lean closer, like up in Alondor's ear, and be like, "Mate, we're on the edge of the frontier. The right isn't always righteous out here. Law doesn't always apply."
We're not interested in getting the horses back free or anything like that. As a matter of fact, one of them already looks like you sold it, so you've made your money off of one. We just would like to set it somewhat right.
Yeah, one way or another, my horse is coming with me. So
Right? I see. Well, you can pay for it, just as I paid for it. And I'll give you the same. I'll give the same price he gave me.
I'd like to talk to your city council member that sold it to you.
Well, yeah, he's at he's probably either at City Hall or what time is it? He's actually probably at home.
I'm gonna go have a conversation with him or have him summoned here.
They're gonna summon him here right now.
I might as well.
Be my guest. I mean, the horses and buggy will be waiting here for you.
Elandor, just let's get the horses in the cart and let it go. It's not gonna solve itself anytime soon.
Well, it's more about the city council member and the issue in the city, to be fair. There's something needs to be
And-
done about the things being stolen in the city, and nobody's gonna do anything about it. So even this city council member has been given stolen horses, and he has no idea. He's given them away. So if he doesn't know that they're stolen at any point,
And you
No,
don't
it's
think he's the
stolen.
one organizing the stealing? You're just gonna solve all of this corruption all by yourself right now.
well, there's
He for sure knows that they're stolen.
Excuse me, sir.
he
How
doesn't
much
know
do
who
you
he's
want?
stealing from.
Shush. How much do you want for the two horses in the cart?
Yeah, don't pay for that horse yet. I'm going to talk to the
Uh,
city council.
The cart that's gonna run you 250. Two horses, depending on which ones you want.
I
they're
want
about-
his horse. I want that
His
the horse
horse?
that he said.
Yeah, it's 200 gold for that horse, and then
That's 'cause he's
100 gold for one of the other horses.
Don't pay for that
okay.
horse. Do not pay for it yet.
You shut up. We don't have
No,
time for this.
You
now.
shut up. You don't pay for the horse. I'm telling you right now, don't pay for it.
And how the hell are we gonna get it out of here? He's not just gonna let you walk out of here with it. You already told him it was yours, therefore he can up the price to whatever he wants. I wish you luck with that.
We just call it 450 for the whole thing.
That sounds like a great idea.
It's me giving you a horse for free.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's already stolen anyway. So
we had two horses stolen.
What's the difference?
So
I paid for them. I
Did
didn't know
you
they were
though?
stolen. I got to make money somehow.
did you though?
Do you have any paperwork on that payment?
I got plenty of paperwork.
Show me the paperwork.
He'll go to he's getting in a little of a huff, and he goes into the other barn, into like a little office area, and starts digging through some papers, and he pulls out a paper signed by him and the city council member, selling the horse from the city council member to
Bill
this
of sale.
stable. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the price on it?
250.
With a horse?
Yeah.
See, he's giving it to you. He paid. It's unfortunate that you had your horse stolen, but let's just go. It's not getting solved right now.
I'm going to solve it right now.
All right, sir.
If I don't
I
solve it
want
right
the
now,
cart.
there's no time I'm gonna solve it at any point.
That's fine. I want one horse and the cart, please. How much? I don't want his horse.
One horse
he
in
can
the
deal with his.
cart. Actually, 350.
All right, fine. Thank you very much. I'm gonna give him the 350.
And have you pick the horses. And I pulled the cart up over there for you. Go check it out. Make sure it's up to snuff for you.
All right, I'm gonna go inspect the cart and see, make sure all the wheels look good. Nothing's gonna fall off. You know, it looks at least relatively safe. Gonna go pick
looks
one of the
pretty
best looking
sturdy.
horses.
Yeah. You get a good looking horse. Looks well kept. It's like it's been brushed. And the cart looks
Hopefully
pretty
not
sturdy.
clean. Yeah.
It looks like it was recently repaired. But the repairs look well done.
All right. And I get a healthy looking horse that's not sickly or, you know, gonna die on
Yeah,
us
looks
anytime soon.
nice and healthy. Looks
All
nice
right,
and healthy.
great. I'm gonna hook up the horse to the cart. I know it's only one horse, but there's nobody in the cart, so it's fine to get it to where we're going. Or actually, I'm gonna ask the man, can you hold it here for us tomorrow until tomorrow, or can I not trust you to do that?
Yeah, you can. I can hold it here for you. Let me just finish this up real quick. And he starts writing down the cart that y'all take and the horse, and
Mhm.
you see him write down Bluebell. That's the horse's name. You can gather, and then writes down the total price at the bottom, and just signs his name, and then hands it over to you to sign your name.
Is the horse shod? Does it have horse teeth?
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna hold up one of its front hoofs and put a couple grooves in the shoe, so that way you can tell.
Got you. Yeah.
All right,
Smart
now,
thinking. You're a smart man.
Evan, sir, thank you very much. I apologize for this man over here.
Don't
I
apologize
expect-
for anything.
No worries.
I'm not-
I would be infuriated as well. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Now I expect this horse and this cart to be here when I get here tomorrow. Otherwise, heads will roll. But I'm gonna
Consider
trust
it-
you that
Consider it done.
you're gonna. All right. Thank you very much.
So it's all right for you to be mad if the horse isn't here and it's stolen, but I can't be mad.
That's your fault for giving your stuff to a little girl who you just gave it to her. Like, you didn't even put your horse in the stall. I made sure my horse got into the stall and I knew where he was. That's what, because I care about my horse. I'm sorry you don't care about yours.
You see Evan, he's takes a little step back and things are getting a little feisty.
Where can I find the city council member?
Well, if you want to read his name off of the bill of sale that you
Yeah.
saw, his name is Ricky Sins.
Ricky Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody who do himself stolen horses.
So yeah,
Ridiculous sleazeball.
he says, yeah, he lives somewhere over in that fourth ward over there.
What, pray tell, name did they give my horse when they sold it to you?
It says right here, Flip Flop.
Fucking Flip Flop. Does that sound like any name you give to a horse? They fucking flipped it and flopped it.
You don't see him laughing. It's just the name of the horse. I don't know.
That is not. That is a horse of Io. It's what that is you have in there. And you
Of
gave
the
it the
god,
fucking
of the
name.
god Io?
And you gave it the name Flip Flop.
I didn't give it the name. I just transfer the names.
When you look at that horse,
piece of paper.
do you
know what?
see
Yeah,
Flip Flop?
I see like starlight or lightning.
Something
I see when I
fucking
look at it.
majestic and dragon-like, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
know. I wasn't thinking dragons. I was thinking horses. But anyway, y'all buying anything else?
I'm just 1,000 yards staring him.
All right,
I
real
might
quick.
buy another horse tomorrow, but we'll figure it out tomorrow.
So we have 2 for the cart right
Alright.
now, correct?
No,
Yeah.
I bought one horse because he was being difficult
Yeah,
about his
there's-
horse.
There's 2 for the cart, yours and the one you bought.
No, I got one for the horse. I'm riding Angus. Angus does not pull carts. He is not made for that.
I'm
Okay,
riding my
so-
horse as well.
So we're
So
still shy
Well,
of
look
horse.
at that.
then.
You don't have a horse.
You know what? I'll buy a cart horse.
Buy a cart and a horse.
No.
A horse for the cart.
Horse for the cart.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Take your pick. Same as her. 100 gold for one. They're all pretty much the same in here, except for that one over there. Don't take that one.
Which one's that?
The one far back stall has a stall in between it and the next horse, and he says, "Yeah, you don't want that horse."
Why don't I want that horse?
Well, it's got a bit of a temper.
What does the horse look like?
It's jet black eyes.
I'm gonna try to.
I
pet
want to
the
go
horse.
look at it.
I want to pet the horse.
You,
I want to go look.
you can just pet the horse.
you
Okay,
guys
well,
all
I'm not-
want the horse, of
I'm
course.
not- I'm gonna reach my hand, and try to be like.
So as you get close to the horse, it kind of steps back in its little stall there, and a little bit of black smoke comes out of its mouth.
Are there any apples around?
Yeah, there's a couple buck apples hanging up every now and then.
I try to give it an apple.
If you reach your hand in to give it an apple, it bites for the apple, but also give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm really good at those.
yeah. Dex is our friend.
Lucky you.
It's a 2 for 13.
He, take 3 points of piercing damage as he bites your hand as well.
As he bites Webb's hand, I'm
Try
going
to do it
to
again.
bop it on the nose.
Okay. Let's see. Make an attack roll.
Shark weapon.
What'd you say?
Make an
Say
attack
make an
roll.
attack roll.
I'm just gonna do an unarmed strike. So that's a 19.
Oh, the poor horsey.
Yeah, it rolled a natural 20, so it dodges out of the way and then make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus.
You guys are such idiots.
16.
Sorry, I was just sending that picture to the group.
You good?
16.
Yeah.
Take 2 points of piercing damage as it bites your hand.
I punch Cade in the arm and I try to feed it another apple. And
It
I
kinda-
I'm
whisper,
so sorry,
"Good
Mr. Horn.
It kind of steps back for a second and drops the first apple and what's left of it. And if you try and feed it another one, it's not coming back up to the gate.
Okay, I'll roll the apple across the floor then.
Yeah, he'll stomp it with his hoof.
I'm gonna
gonna-
talk very gently to him. Hi, Mr. Horse. How are you? I'm sorry, my friends are so annoying. They're not very nice. They don't know how to treat a little horsey like you. What was
And he
that?
just huffs and gruffs. He huffs and gruffs.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry we bothered you.
I'm
I'm-
gonna whistle at it a little bit, like a soft tune.
Okay, yeah, you whistle at it. It seems to calm down a bit, just a little bit, from you talking to it and you whistling. It's not huffing anymore. It's not stamping around. It's kind of
Okay.
just
I'm gonna
slowly moving.
I'm just gonna kind of go like this, back and forth, and like whistle, very softly, a little bit more, a little bit more.
Mhm.
Any change?
I'm gonna pull out the coconuts and start softly just clip, 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 clip.
I'm gonna ask Evan, where'd you get this monstrosity?
Monstrosity?
He goes, came in a couple days ago. Took like 6 of us to get it in that stall.
I walk up to the front of the stall, and I put my arms over the edge and just lean on it. And I say, "Hey, fella, do you want to be trapped in here, or do you want to come with us? It's not 100% freedom, but at least it's not in a cage."
He's kind of on the back now.
Roll
After
for
y'all were
horse
talking and whistling to it, and yeah, roll for a persuasion check. That's
Animal
good.
handling or
Animal handling. Yeah, give me animal handling with persuasion because roll
Roll
both of those.
roll for horse speak.
Yeah.
Do,
All right.
do-
The animal
do I-
handling was 13, and the persuasion is 17.
Okay, yeah. He kind of saunters back up to the gate where you're leaning over it and just puts his head next to you on the fence.
Aw.
And I move one of my arms and rub his
Kind of but then lets you do it.
head and where Cade bopped him.
Okay, tried to bop him.
Yeah, he
And I
moved.
turned and where Cade tried to bop him.
Tried
I
to bop
turned
him.
to
Yeah,
I turned to Evan. I'll be taking this one, Evan. How much for it? 50
yeah.
gold?
Yeah, 50. I'll give you that one for 50.
Do I get a sense that maybe this horse, if there's any, anything magical about the horse, or if maybe he came from the dude who magically
Give
disappeared
me an
with the
Arcana
zombie?
check.
The dude.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check, along with a history check.
Okay, let's see. Arcana is 14, and history is 9.
Yeah, there's definitely something magical about this horse. You don't know what. You did
Okay.
see that bit of black smoke come out of its mouth.
Okay.
As I'm
tried-
petting
Okay.
him, I say, just a few more hours. We'll be back in the morning for you.
Kinda,
I try to feed him another apple.
he takes it.
I'm
Give
going
him
to
some Rice
apologize for
Krispies.
trying to bop him.
It's okay. You can bite him if you want.
Kind of shies away from Cade.
I don't blame you. You should probably stay away from him. It's all right.
I turn to Evan again. I'll be back to talk about my other horse as well, but put this one down on the books.
Yeah, he's already writing up a contract for it, and the name you see is Lady.
Lady.
in red.
All right, and then I'm gonna start walking out of the front of the barn.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Evans, sir. We'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for your patronage.
When we get out and away from the barn, I turn to them and say, "What do you want to do about my horse?"
We'll get it figured out.
What do you want to do about your horse?
I'm not doing nothing about your horse.
Plus, it seems like you got another horse now, so do we even need to worry about that one?
Well, I can't just let this one go. It's a symbolic horse, you know. I may have played it off when I got here, that it didn't mean too much to me. But there's only so many places in the world this breed of horse come from.
My advice would be
And you
either...
probably should have taken better care of it.
I thought I was giving it to someone who had taken it to the stable.
My advice being on the frontier as much as I have is pay for the horse if you really want it. Because a corrupt councilman isn't going to do you any favors in a town that he controls. Then we are supremely outnumbered and undermanned.
We don't know
Yeah, I'd have
quite
that one.
sure if he's the one that's corrupt yet or not. And that's kind of what I want to figure out.
Well, it's not like we're going to be able to solve anything by trying to figure that out, honestly. Plus,
I'm not going to solve anything, but I can let some people know that can solve it.
such as who?
You know who might know whether or not the city councilman is corrupt?
Carl.
the half orc.
The bartender.
If we're just going to send word to my monastery once we find out. We don't... I'll pay for the horse. I'm just not leaving it unturned. I'm not leaving it...
I'll also put some fingers out next time we link up with more of the Death Watch, because they keep tabs on things like this, so might be, do some good.
All right, well, I'm going to go get some dinner and then get some rest, personally.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Oh,
going
and
to
I
go
still-
have... Oh, go ahead.
I still have my my beer mug, so I'm going to go return it back to him.
Yeah, I'm going back to the tavern with mine as well. But I say to them, I'm just gonna have a quick civil conversation with the city councilman. Very civil, mind you. I'm not here for any trouble. And
What are the chances you're not going to be able to leave in the morning because you said something stupid?
I'm not gonna say anything stupid. I'm not even gonna mention the fact that my horse was stolen.
So what are you gonna accuse him of?
I'm not gonna accuse him of anything. I'm gonna
Oh,
ask
okay,
him
good.
about corruption in the city, and if he knows anything about it.
Okay. Good luck with that.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
ask the
the
bartender if he knows where I can find his house.
Yeah, so y'all make y'all's way back to the tavern. It's pretty busy. Um, the bartender, uh, when he finally does get a word back to you, he's like, "I don't know, man. I just serve drinks around here." He
See,
goes
look,
back
you're
to
not meant to.
serving the other 30 people that are reaching out at him.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go to uh. I'm gonna make my way to the graveyard and ask Welch if he knows where I can find him.
Okay. Yeah. You walking down the road.
I shall join him.
Okay. Yeah. Cade goes with you. He follows you up. Y'all walk down. Y'all knock on the door. To the mortuary, and Welch opens it. Yes.
Hi Welch.
Hello.
Hope it's not too late. You know, sun's barely going down, but
I don't sleep.
oh, that's
much.
fine. Very well. Do you happen to know where this city council member lives? And I'd say, what was his name? What's it?
Miss,
Ricky,
Mi- Mr.
Ricky,
Sins.
Sins.
Sin.
Mr.
Ricky
Sins.
Ricky,
Sins.
do you happen to know where Ricky Sins lives? You might have some of his relatives buried back here. I just didn't know.
The Sin family is buried here. He lives in the fourth ward. Large red brick home. Sconces and gargoyles out front of it.
Very picturesque. And is that this way? And I just point in a direction.
The fourth ward is that way.
Okay, and now I'll follow the way. He says, "Oh,
Mhm.
thank you very much, Welch. I hope you have a nice evening."
I'm gonna go.
And close his door.
I'm gonna go find our party members, and after getting food and a drink and stuff, I'm gonna find our party members and tell them that we have a cart and horses, and hopefully there aren't any problems with Alondor's horse because he found his, and all of that. Catch them up on everything.
Yeah, Fargrim goes, "Yeah, ready to get out of this town." And Alistar says, "Yeah, this place has been fun, but it's about time to go, right?" And
I agree, Alistar. Right?
Yes,
Definitely.
indeed.
In the morning, we have two horses and a cart, and then I know I have my horse that I'll ride. So we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, I mean, I fly, so don't worry about me.
Harley, what did you come here in? Did you come in a cart or did you ride your horses?
Well, we had a cart, but it was set upon by bandits, and then we found these two fellows in the woods, and they picked us up and brought us here. So no carts.
Okay. And did they have a cart?
No, they got dropped off by someone
Oh,
that they were riding with.
that's right. That's right. All right. That's what I was thinking about. All right. Well, we'll figure it out in the morning. We're leaving first thing. We all need to get some sleep.
Did we get enough room for everyone?
Yep.
Yes, we'll have enough room for everyone. We'll make it work.
Okay.
So how do you want to play
Alright.
this, Alondor?
Well, like I said, I just want to have a civil conversation with him, and we'll see how it goes from there. I'm not looking to get in any sort of fight or anything. Um,
Of course not. And as I say that, I'm going to crack my knuckles.
I kind of
So,
face palm a little bit.
as y'all are walking down this road towards where Welch pointed, to where the fourth ward is, you come to like an inner gate, like a little walled area of the city, um, with guards standing at it, and on the crest of the gate it says fourth ward.
I don't think they're just going to let us waltz in after dark. But we could try.
Well, I mean, my clothes are pretty finely made, and I'm sorry, I'm just trying to scroll back and find some information. Ian, what is the name of my temple?
Decon.
Decon?
Mm-hmm.
Best monk ever.
Put it in your notes.
I have it. That's why I'm trying to scroll back and find it.
It's not in your background or anything?
No, I didn't put it in D&D Beyond. It was
Hmm.
so I walk up to the gate.
Yeah, the guards are standing there manning the gates. It's a metal gate that's currently up right now. Just two guards with pole arms on either side, and say, staying in for the night or coming and going.
Just coming and going. Shouldn't be no more than 30 minutes.
And he takes a look up. Says, "Yeah, this area closes in about an hour, so you got a bit of time."
All right, thank you very much. I walk and look for
Y'all walk
some
through.
gargoyles. to break
Yeah,
out.
so y'all, this crossing into this area, all the houses, they're kind of like they it changes from like cobblestone street to like finely laid cobblestone in here, with all the houses have like space on the side of them, but they're still kind of stacked on top of each other, if you get what I'm saying. It's like almost a downtown Savannah type feel inside this area. Um, finely cut grass on all of the yards, nice trees in the front yards and stuff. You make your way through. A couple of the houses have fences out front that don't serve any purpose. They're knee-high fences. And you find a house, a red brick house with two lit sconces out front with a brick fence around it and gargoyles sitting on the entrance gate of the fence.
Is there a gate in the fence, or can I just walk?
There's a gate on the fence.
Any guards there, or?
There's one guard, but he's at the front door inside the gate.
Okay. Hello there.
And there are lights on in the house too. The lights are on.
Hello there. I am from the Decon Monastery, and I have a bit of business to talk to with Mr. Ricky Sens.
Guard kind of wipes his nose. What'd you say there, Decon?
The Decon Temple.
Never heard of it. What business you got with the boss?
It's about some stuff that happened to me in the city.
Yeah?
I was just wondering if Mr. Sens would like some information on some criminal activity.
Well, his business hours are over if this is business.
Oh, it's not business. There's nothing business related. I'm just trying to make sure I'm leaving tomorrow, so this information will never be told if I don't tell it now.
All right. Well, I guess I'll disturb him. See what you want. And he turns around and pulls this big knocker and knocks on the door, and then turns back around and faces you guys.
I bump and whisper over to Cade. You think he's good or evil?
I absolutely think that we're not going to get out of here unscathed, so to speak.
I think that's on us.
Exactly.
No, no.
Just let me just let me do the talking.
Oh, you can talk all you want, mate.
So about this time, the door behind him opens, and you see a human man, about in his 50s, bald head, single goatee, with brown glasses, dressed in a black and red, kind of like it's like a robe, but it's tied around, and he's got pants on under it. He says, he opens the door. What is it, man? What do you need? What's going on? It's past. Oh no, it's not curfew yet. What's up?
Sorry to disturb you, sir. But I'm leaving tomorrow, and I just had some information for you that I wanted to say before I left. Knowing that you're a city council member and all.
Yeah, well, let's have it.
So I happen to know a few horses had been stolen a couple days ago, or a day or two ago, and you came into possession of one of them. Do you know this to be true?
No, I bought and sold I think 12 horses this week. If any of them were stolen, it's not to my knowledge.
Did you buy them? Do you remember buying from a little girl?
No, I don't deal with too many little girls.
He might have a proxy.
Do you remember a thoroughbred horse, very majestic looking, that you sold to the stable near the edge of town?
Bluebell.
No, no,
Oh
not
no,
that one.
yeah. Flip flop.
When you were given the horse Flip Flop, did it have that name?
Name I was told, name I wrote down, name I gave the stable. Now, do you
Sounds
have any
like
other business with me, or?
sounds like something that came from a little girl. Just saying. You know, so you may be dealing with little girls, you just don't know it. The thing is, sir, a little girl stole 2 horses from the stable that we put at the inn, and just happened to sell them to you. So you bought stolen goods from a little girl, even though you didn't know it.
Accusing me of something?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just letting you know about some thievery that's happening in your city. And that if you don't know about it, if you don't even know that you're buying stolen goods yourself, then how is anyone else that lives here supposed to know it?
What I'm hearing is you got swindled by a little girl, and you're trying to take it up with whoever you can find. Now, I may be a reigning council member that deals with horses in this town, but I'm on the up and up, and
You
if you
also
can't
got
make it in
swindled.
this town, I didn't know I was being swindled at the time. I paid my fair prices and sold them for fair prices. I just do business. Wherever they came from before me,
So you're a corrupt city member then.
I don't ask where every single horse or every bag of grain or every bushel of hay comes from in this town. If I did, nothing would ever get done.
I turn to Cade and I look at him. And I shake just for a second and then start walking away.
Is that it? Is that all you needed?
Go
All right,
fuck
you guys
yourself.
have a good night. And and he closed the door.
I'm gonna
Walking back. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna turn to Londo and be like, "This doesn't have to be the end if you don't want it to."
Oh, it's for sure not going to be the end, but it's not something I'm gonna deal with right now, if you know what I mean.
What are y'all's passive perceptions?
Passive perception.
Um,
Mine is 15. Oh wait, yeah, 15.
14.
All right.
I'm gonna
if y'all
pat him. I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder as he says that. Be like, "Well said."
Yeah, if y'all look back at the house, you can see him through the window talking into a stone.
I say we make due haste back to the inn.
Yeah, I pick up the pace, but not a run, like a brisk walk.
As he does that, I'm going to kind of like, lean in and tell him, like, I'm going to try to maintain a higher altitude on the way back, just in case we're followed. And I'm going to walk up the side of the wall onto the roofs and kind of like roof overwatch a lawn door on the way back to the inn.
You're doing this after y'all get out the gate?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, y'all exit the gate and then guys say good night.
Oh, thank
Stay
you.
safe.
It was a quick conversation. You're guarding thieves, just so you know. Have a good night.
They both turn and look at each other and kind of shrug each
I-
other's shoulder and they're
I
like
I continue walking.
Yeah, that's when I'm going to start going up onto the roofs after we get an eyesight of those two.
Yeah. Y'all walk. If y'all want to give perception checks as y'all are headed back towards the tavern.
7.
That is 6.
Yeah, you both kind of lose each other at like halfway through. Like, where the fuck did he? And Cade, you're like, the fuck is he? But then y'all find each other again, and y'all make it back to the tavern.
Okay.
Don't see anyone following you.
Okay.
I find Webb. I'm assuming Webb's still at the bar, possibly.
What time is it?
What you doing, Webb?
Like,
It's probably 30 minutes after they left, or
Oh,
probably
yeah,
closer to 45 minutes. They come back. So
I'm at the bar trying to see what kind of information I can get out of the bartender asking about like corruption and things like that.
yeah, so he's it's a pretty busy night at the bar. He gets back to you, maybe you ask a question with a drink and he comes back to you maybe 5 minutes later to give you an answer, and he's like, "Oh, what'd you ask again a minute ago? Sorry, it's busy in here."
I think he's frozen.
he's frozen.
We're playing really good at.
Yeah, I was like, man,
What
he's
do you know
being
about
really
the city council?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Alright,
You're back. You're
yeah.
back.
Yeah, so what did you say?
So I wasn't frozen at all. I could hear everything you guys are saying.
Oh, nice.
But I would probably I'd ask him what can you tell me about any type of corruption that's going on with the city councils as far as like peddling and stolen goods and whatnot.
I mean, far as I know, all the books are kept on all the establishments. Taxman comes around, once a month to collect, and everybody, at least in this business, I know we're good to go. I see some businesses around here get shut down, and guards go in and rush them out, and then the building goes to the bank. But other than that, I don't know of any monetized corruption. I know there's street racks being held by people. I mean, I know we have one that hangs out on our stoop every now and then, but she brings customers in for us, and I don't think anything of it. And typical kids running amok.
Okay.
Normal town, if you ask me.
What do you know about the little girl that hangs out on the stoop?
I know she doesn't have any parents. Um, it's just her and I think her brother.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I appreciate the information.
Yeah. Hand you another beer. Trust.
Cheers.
Goes
This
back to
time I
Sarah.
walk in and walk up to Webb at the bar. Well, I won't be getting my horse back without paying, but I knew that already.
Sometimes
did-
it's just the principle of the matter, right?
It is. I did find out that the city council member is a scumbag. Or at least in my eyes, he is.
It's
When
not
you're
just your eyes,
take-
mate.
When you're taking care of other people's livelihood, you should probably check your business. Factually, make sure the things coming in or where they're from. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem to care about where things are from, just as long as they're coming and going.
I think he cares mostly about the coin, my friend.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
As soon as we left, I could see him talking into a stone, so he obviously didn't like that, like what I had to say.
What you're saying is there's a good chance that we might run into some trouble.
Well, we quite possibly could have been followed, but I didn't see anything on the way back, so I don't think we were.
Well, they also don't
Yeah.
have to do anything right now.
Well,
Is
it's good to know that we need to keep our heads up.
Yeah, we might want to remain on guard until we get out of the city. Speaking of which, Alondor, I take it you're going to be taking your horse back.
I will.
I will give you 250 for the black horse.
You can give me the money if you want to, but I really think it's up to the horse. I for sure will be riding mine, but I hope you're kind to it, so it'll be kind to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't hit horses. That's not nice.
I was trying to help
Maybe-
you out, mate.
Maybe you two can learn something from each other.
I'm not worried about a horse biting me. If it bites me, it bites me.
Well, that one looked quite, like it might be able to take your hand off.
That one looked
Yeah.
quite like you, if I might say so.
So it's a handsome horse, is what you're saying.
I'm saying,
No, I don't know what he's saying.
I think you know what I'm saying, Kaid.
Fair enough. But I still think we need to be on guard until we get out of the city.
For sure. So, I'm gonna have a few drinks and then probably head up to a room.
Yeah, I'm going to head up to my room
I'm-
too.
Yeah, do the same.
Before I go to my room though, I'm going to check on the gold. Make sure everything's still good with that.
Yeah, you go up into room number 1 where Harley and all of his constituents are, and they're in there. They seem perfectly fine, jolly, having some tea, some crumpets. They turn to look at you. Oh, would you like some?
I'm going to be like, oh, what the hell? I'm going to join them.
Then you sit down and some bongos playing, and Harley's relaying a story to them.
Since we're in a closed door, which I am going to close on the way, I'm going to actually pull my mask down and actually eat and drink.
Nice. Yeah.
Since they know already, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. starting to feel more comfortable.
Mm-hmm. And we'll probably pick that interaction back up whenever we have Austin again, because I know he'll probably want to talk to Kate a bit.
Fair enough.
Are the rest of you going up to your rooms as well?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take a bath
Cool. So
and then
y'all go up to your rooms to head in for a night's rest. And yes, that's what we'll pick up next week, because it's about time to start heading out of the city, and you have everything you need.
In the morning, once we go back to get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Once you go back to get it,
Well, I don't know if we quite got enough room, but yeah.
Well, I think we
Well,
still
yeah.
need like 1 or 2 horses still. But if you got your horse,
I'll go ahead and if you want to go back and get your horse in the morning, you can do that. You go back for the cart, the horses, they're all there. And you guys have everything you need to be able to make way.
Do we have enough room though?
Wherever y'all want to go.
So
Because
you
the
said
cart
there was
holds 6.
6. So he's got
And
Austin,
then-
Austin 1, 2, 3 of his crew. So that's 4. And then
Yep.
what Webb? You said you were going to do the cart horses.
Yeah, probably.
So
I'll
that's
buy.
5.
I'll buy another horse.
All right, so that's 5. Fargrim in the cart is 6. And then if I take the black horse, you take your horse. Grace has her horse. That's it. We're good.
No,
Alistaro's
Alistaro.
Hey, he's flying.
He's gonna fly the
Fuck.
whole time?
That's what he said.
That's exhaust. That's
He's a fairy.
Maybe he can pull the cart.
It's
Yeah, he can.
He's
He's small. He's like this big.
Weighs like 4 pounds.
Yeah, he can sit on top of the cart.
Little.
okay.
Or he could sit on one of the horses that is pulling the cart. It's not
Yeah.
like it's that much weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he can ride
For
with
sure.
one of us. if
Yeah,
he
I'll
gets
say that
tired.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can just horse hop. It's fine.
I was going to try, since the horse is obviously intelligent, to maybe find something that lets me communicate with the horse at a local shop or something like that, or like a wizard in the town like the next morning. Like, as I know, like some rangers and some wizards are able to communicate with animals via certain means, but I don't know if that was something that we could possibly do, or if that's too reaching
Yeah,
too far.
probably not in this town. There wouldn't be anything like that you could obtain to help you talk
Gotcha.
to animals.
Okay, so
But possibly down the road you could find something like that.
all right. Well, then I have another idea. Then, if we don't get to it now, to try to win over the horse.
Yeah. If there's anything else y'all want to do, setup wise, before y'all go to sleep, I think that's gonna be it for tonight.
Do we get a long rest at least?
You do get a long rest, yes.
Sweet.
Much needed for some of you.
Yep.
It was a
Yeah.
long day. Y'all had a
Yep.
long day.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot has happened actually. Yeah. Now I think about it. Jeez.
That was a
Yeah.
lot.
I lost a bunch of hit points. I wasn't even there for it.
Well, you weren't conscious for it at least.
Hey, I mean, at least you're not dead.
Hey, yeah,
You're
we found you. We
welcome.
found you. Yeah.
Found you and healed you. So
Yeah, if I didn't have to want to burn down stuff, we wouldn't have found you.
You get the
Alright.
sense that Deckard wasn't gonna kill you either, so he was just gonna keep you.
Doesn't matter.
All right. All right,
Is
guys.
that better? Is that not? I don't know.
It's much better. I'm out.
is it?
Good night.
See y'all
Good night,
later.
everybody.
Hi guys.
Bye.
Later.